Hi everyone out there, this is Dr. Marco and welcome to the Health Tip this week. This week I decided to do a very special interview for all my clients and for anyone out there in the interworld. I came across Rani, who was at a business meeting that I had, and we had a very interesting discussion about nutrition and women's health and just health in general, and we hit on a lot of the same cylinders. So I said I'd invite her here to a quick little interview just to introduce you, and she has a very special program that I think could be good for a lot of our clients. So I wanted to introduce you. So go ahead and let us know a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Rani Glick. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and I work with healthy aging. I see clients privately, as well as I have developed an online program called Embrace Your Third Act. Really enjoyed meeting Marco the other day at this meeting, and we just connected. We had so much to talk about. We could have talked for hours, and so I'm really pleased to be here today talking to you.
Okay, so basically you said that you've come up with a program that's online that a number of people can do, and I just want you to tell me a bit about the age range, the group, ideal client that would be a good fit for that program.
It's an online program called Embrace Your Third Act. It's for women 50 plus to 75, and it's all about talking about your how you're going to live healthy and well and enjoy your life in your post-work, post-family life period. So really, as you approach retirement and post-retirement, we're living much longer, and we have 20 to 30 more years. And how are you going to enjoy that time and be healthy? And it's not about longevity. It's about really living healthy and enjoying your health in your later years. I incorporate in my program 6 different modules, and they're all about, one is about how to envision your third act. What's your passion, your purpose? What goals do you have? We talk about relationships and socialization and building community. And that's a big part of my program, is that it's in small groups of up to 10 at the moment. And we're just basically, it's more intimate discussion and talking about what are your values, your beliefs, what are you passionate about, what's your goals in how you want to live this next phase of your life. We talk about nourishing your body and mind with food. You get a recipe book, a meal plan, food journal, many different tips on cooking, on delicious foods you probably don't eat normally. Often people eat the same 15 to 20 foods, and they never really explore beyond those and eat the same thing over and over again. And your body, as well as your mind, need diversity. So we talk a lot about that. We talk a lot about fitness and how being physically active is so important. It's not about doing cardio every day. It's really mixing it up and doing a variety of different movements. You're not necessarily having to run a marathon. It's just basically doing a variety of different kinds of activities, from swimming, dancing, even incorporating going to salsa classes and doing walking groups, as well as doing a daily exercise plan for yourself every day. And then we talk about mindfulness and relaxation. And it's not just about meditation to calm your mind, that, the alpha waves, you want to produce these alpha waves that how neurons fire together, wire together, and you create these patterns, but also evolving your patterns, your neural pathways to build your relaxation, to build a whole more positive attitude towards living healthy and feeling healthy about as you move into this next phase of life, which really can be very exciting. The body can always is regenerating itself. It can change at any age. So to think that you're old and you're getting older and you're aging and you're just a machine that's going to shut down, no, that's not true. Through mindfulness, fitness, and eating nourishing foods, you can do so many more things. It's between 6 to 8 weeks, and we meet once a week for an hour and a half and talk about these issues.
And you're meeting online though, right?
Yes, you'll meet through a video program called Zoom. We all see each other, and I've run it now several times. People love it. Some of the things they really enjoy is they look forward to meeting this group every week. It's like having coffee at a coffee shop. It's about talking about things you never really get to talk about with friends or family. It's all kinds of different things that that we share. Plus, you learn the science about what your cellular health, about your digestive system, about your osteoporosis, how your skeletal structure evolves, how you can regenerate it as you get older, how to take care of yourself, and really think about the possibilities of rebuilding your strength, rebuilding your energy, and having more vitality.
It's really great.
Thanks.
Kind of, we talked about it together, that we know, like, the variety in the food choice is so important, right? Because we've talked about, the bacteria, the good bacteria in your intestines, the more different things they can eat, the more different nutrients it can provide for your body, gets into the bloodstream, gets to your brain. You're obviously going to be, providing the right nutrition for the mitochondria to produce energy for the brain cells and everything else.
Exactly.
Body. And that idea of there's a couple of things that are important. So, like, the old people say, I'm getting older. I say, well, if you can still grow hair and you can still grow a nail, you can still regrow your body. It's still,
that's right.
So, so there, you just put the right stuff in, the right attitude, mental and nourishing foods, and just the community too. Because I remember there was some study they did, I don't remember what it was in the States. They went to this community, they were all like drinking and doing all the hypothetically bad habits that should have been causing a lot of heart disease, but they found out they had really low heart disease, and they found out it was because of a specific Italian community that had all migrated to this specific place in America. They got together every day, they built their houses together, they played cards every day, and just the community, that importance of being together with other people with a common goal is very important for health in general, right? So it's great that they can come together. And you also mentioned sometimes you even do like cooking classes in your house or something like that.
Yes, I do cooking classes in my home. I live in downtown Toronto, and I'm offering on May 15th and May 22nd cooking class. One is on vegetarian protein meals, and another one I think is what's for breakfast. That's always everyone's confused. Do you eat carbohydrates? Do you eat proteins? What kind of foods do you eat for breakfast? And get your body moving and thinking. And so we'll do a class on that, cooking class. It's lots of fun. We get together for a couple of hours. I buy all the ingredients. You get to cook the dishes, and then we sit down and have a meal. And you get to meet other people. It's a lot of fun.
That's really great. Just community breaking bread, so to speak. Maybe not eating bread, but breaking bread.
That's right, breaking bread together. That's great. That's right. Yeah, and I also want to tell you about, I recently went to a conference, and we had the wonderful opportunity to hear Dr. William Lee speak. He's from the United States, and he's an internal medicine doctor, and he's written a new book called Eat to Beat Disease. I don't know if that comes out properly. It's probably reversed.
Hold it up. No, I can see it fine.
Okay, Eat to Beat Disease, and it's a book he's written about how foods. It's actually science, evidence-based clinical studies on how the benefits of food, whole foods, on your body to heal disease. He specifically works with angiogenesis, which is sort of the growth of blood cells and the regeneration of blood cells. But he also has applied this technique, which he formerly used with drugs, to using foods. And that's really incredible how food can really stop the spread of cancer cells. It can heal your arthritis. It could do many different things that we take for granted. So to have this science-based clinical studies that really is proving all these things that we as nutritionists talk about all the time, but everyone says, where's the science? It's in this book.
And so for your program, let's say I have some clients or anybody who's watching this might be interested, because I know it's a pretty limited group, right? You have maybe a few spots left or things. So tell them where they should go, how they register, and that kind of thing.
It starts May 14th to June 25th. We meet once a week for 6 to 7 weeks. We've done in the past that if people live in the GTA area, we get together for a final meal that we all cook together and get to meet each other, but that's optional. We also, and it's $249, and you get a load of information, a load of materials that you can download from a website, and then you have it for life. And it's for women. At this point, we talk a lot about women's issues. We talk about women's bodies, how they change, and what our needs are in this next stage of life, how we would need certain kinds of things to really, we've had a loss of estrogen in our menopause years, and many people have very strong reactions during that phase. So it's how to rebuild your body, and there's lots of tips there. And you can go to www.raniglick, RANIGLICK.com /program, and that'll give you the sales page about this program, and you can always sign up there, or please contact me at 416-452-4836. Well, thank you so much, Marco. It's been a super pleasure.
We'll do some other topics in the future just on a specific thing, maybe a specific topic, and that'd be great, and then we can kind of hash it out online. And
Sounds good. Sounds good. I look forward to it.
All right.
And looking forward to hearing more about your practice as well. So
For sure.
very
For
much
sure.
so. We'll do a combination, the two of us.
Absolutely. Sounds good, Rani. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Bye-bye.